Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the first 2 weeks of June 2019. My name is Jay, I'm an intuitive reader, and I plan to have a look at the energies going around you at this time. Please remember this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take the bits that fit with you and leave anything else for somebody else. And I'm going to get started. Okay. First thing I want to say is when I was doing your reading, when I was shuffling the cards, you had a lot of jumping cards. So I want to say that there is a lot going on for you at the moment. You've got a lot on your mind, perhaps you're rushing around, and I'm actually wanting to rush my words, so I feel maybe there's some anxiety going on and sort of a conflict of not knowing which direction to want to go in, and a to-in and fro-in of some sort of situation in your life. Okay. So the first card you've got is the 5 of Swords. And with this card, it can speak of a battle, it can speak of feeling a bit wounded or a hollow victory. And it can speak of one's limitations as well. 5 actually is the number of change, and you've actually got a 5, 5, 5 here. So big changes coming your way in the month of June. That was actually followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's a stable offer. It can speak of finances. It's a very earthly energy. It can be a calming energy, and it can also speak of a gift from the divine. As you can see in this picture, this coin is being handed from the clouds above to you. And I feel that there is an offer coming in for you at the moment. It could be in regards to a relationship, because following that you've got the Lovers card, and it could also be from a financial situation or a new step in business or career. Okay, so your next card then is the Lovers. The Lovers speaks of a soulmate connection. It speaks of a true love. It speaks of a very deep and intense emotional connection then. But it also speaks of choices. And I feel that you have got choices to make. With this card being here, and as I say, with the energy I'm getting of this back and forth, to and fro in, I feel that you have got choices to make. Okay, what's next is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, it's a number 10 card, 10 being the end of cycles, and then ready to go back to the beginning. And the Wheel of Fortune means that things are turning in your favour, that things are starting to balance themselves out and work out to your advantage. So I feel whatever choices you are making at the time, it is a choice that you are making not from a headspace so much. Although you are thinking about things, I feel that it's something that you know deep down inside of you, whether it makes sense to others, it doesn't matter. What makes sense to you right now is the right path for you to take. Then you've got the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles speaks of generosity, it speaks of sharing, it speaks of balance. So as I say, there's been some sort of battle going on within yourself. There's this stable offer coming in for you and some choices to make. It could be within a relationship, it could be within a financial situation, but there's big changes coming your way. And this is going to bring about balance and generosity. And I think balance is something that you've probably been searching for some time. Okay, your clarifying cards, I only got 4 that jumped out for you, but what we had was the 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords again. So with the 5 of Pentacles, again it can speak, it's a very similar energy in ways to the 5 of Swords. It's this energy where you've been feeling sort of left out in the cold, and you're not quite where you would like to be then. Okay, but that was to clarify the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm saying, what I'm seeing is that this is the change that you've been looking for, this stable and this grounded offer that you're about to receive, or you have received in the recent past, is something that is going to offer you what you have been searching for. It can also speak of feeling rejected as well, or of neglecting your own needs. And I feel that you are moving away from that, whether this is whether this is representing some self-love here and more balance within yourself. I feel that you're moving away from the wounded energy, and there's action here as well. Okay, and the reason I say that there is action is because next to that card is the Chariot. The Chariot is all about action. It's about diligence, it's about honesty, it's about movement, it's about balance, a journey, whether it be a physical journey or whether it's an emotional or a spiritual journey. There is movement here. So you're moving away from that energy. I want to say that the changes that you are considering at the moment, they could even be giving you sleepless nights. It could be causing you some anxiety or some stress. I want to say that if you are making big choices within your life, obviously that with the extent of that, it could be that it's making you rather anxious and you're not able to get to sleep at the moment because you're overthinking. I want to say that you're caught up quite a lot in your headspace right now. And what I want to say about that is it's here to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that the cycle of those sleepless nights is coming to an end. So whether it's been a long time thing, with 9 could be of relevance here. It could be 9 weeks, it could be 9 months, it could even be 9 years. But there is a big change coming with letting go of these anxieties and these sleepless nights and any regrets that you might have had. It's time to let go of those. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to sort of turn things around in your favour now. Okay, and then you have the 5 of Swords again. Now the 5 of Swords, as I've said, it is this battle or this wounded or defeated limitations. But when it's clarifying this 6 of Pentacles here for me, what this is telling me, as I said, I feel this is possibly in the past energy. This is just remnants of it sort of following through into this month. But it's actually this defeated and wounded experience here that has allowed you to see the need for balance and the need for generosity and the need to share with others. That may not apply to all of you, but I feel that that is a message that some of you do need to hear. So this situation that you might have found yourself in, it hasn't all been in vain. It's actually taught you a lot about yourself and about what you need from a partner, from a career, or from life in general. It's actually shown you more about yourself and helped you to now move into this more balanced energy, this more giving energy, and as I say, understanding the need for give and take. It isn't all one-sided. And it's also, again, it's an earth energy, so I want to say that you are becoming more grounded and you are standing your ground, but more so I want to say the grounded side of it. You've got these wonderful ideas and you've also got the means to put them into action then. You're not sort of lost with the fairies. You're standing on the ground and you're being realistic then in your approach to this. Okay, your Keepers of the Light Oracle card is Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And that's a really nice message there for you. I do feel that, as I say, there is going to be more balance in your life. This card here is showing that, and this stable offer here, and this big change away from this battle that you have been undergoing. Okay, and what Lady Nada has come to do, she's here to work with you to help your heart space to expand. And when our heart space expands, it gives us more faith in ourselves to reveal who we really are at a soul level rather than at an ego-based level. So it's the depth of who you truly are. Like I say, I feel that you have had some experiences which are pushing you into this, actually, that isn't who I am, this is who I am, this is what I need from this is what I need to give in order to get that, if that makes sense to you. Okay, and she's also here to let you know that any relationship difficulties that you might have been having, and our relationship with ourselves is one of those, but it also speaks of, with lovers, with partners, with family, with friends. All of those relationships right now, there is harmony being brought to those relationships for you. Your Goddess card, I am taking responsibility for my happiness. And as I've said, I think this is a time in your life where you're actually looking at yourself, quite possibly for the first time in this light. Like I say, you're dropping the ego. It's not so much about the outside, the picture outside. It's what's going on inside of you. You've had some sort of awakening to who you really are, and you're now realizing that you are 100% responsible for your happiness. And if you are not happy, then you cannot allow anyone else to be happy in your life. You cannot pour from an empty cup, is the message I'm getting there. Excuse me. Okay, your next goddess card is remember that your present situation is not your final destination. The best is yet to come. Okay, as this reading indicates up here, we've got this stable offer, we've got these choices to make, we've got this soulmate connection, we've got this huge change of fortune for yourself, and balance being brought. Where you are right now is not where you're going to end up. I feel that you have been having some sort of heart awakening and some dropping of the ego and searching for your true soul self. And the best for you is yet to come. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee, sorry. Okay, and your Whispers of Love card is I love you. These are powerful words. Okay, this could tell me that someone in your life is about to make a confession of love for you, or they're going to increase the amount that they tell you they love you. But what it also says to me is that you're finding yourself in a more able position to offer this love to yourself. And when you're able to offer it to yourself, you're able to share and expand that to those around you with gratitude. This card also indicates that the angels are here with you at the moment, and they are offering you unconditional love and encouraging this unconditional love that you have found within yourself and that you are now running with. I want to focus on the stars as well, so perhaps you've been stargazing recently, noticing the night skies more. I also want to focus on the stars on her head here. It reminds me of a headdress, or perhaps some of you are going to be attending a wedding or some sort of ceremony soon as well, where you could meet someone of significance. Or perhaps it's your wedding. I also want to focus on her wings as well. I feel that you have found your wings. You're not, while you're staying grounded in this energy here, you're not afraid to spread your wings any longer. You don't feel restricted or limited to former beliefs. And your final card, your angel guidance card, is surrender. Whatever you resist in life persists. Ask your angels to help you dissolve all the resistances of your ego, the inner conflict and struggle and rigid mindsets and habits, so that you can flood your life with higher truth and joy. When you surrender to the guidance of your higher self, all the energy you have been using in resistance becomes available to you. Vitality, inner peace, harmony, and most of all love are your spiritual rewards. So follow the pace of life, relax and tune in. Then follow the guidance of your intuition, knowing that your angels will support you at all times. And the affirmation, I surrender to the flow of life. So yes, surrender. When we put these barriers and these resistances, like this card is explaining, that's energy that we are not able then to put to better use. So this is a time of surrender for you. It is a time of big changes. There is this wonderful offer coming in for you. It's entirely up to you if you choose to take that. It also speaks of a soulmate relationship here for you, and definitely some sort of heart awakening and dropping of the ego. And please don't be afraid. I want to go back to this card to remind yourself that you are loved, that you love yourself just the way you are, that there is no need for any judgment, and to allow that ego to dissolve so that you might act from a higher level within yourself. So you listen more to your higher self and your own intuition rather than what's going on around you and outside of you. Okay, so that's all I've got for you, Sagittarius. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of my other videos. Otherwise, I shall see you in another reading. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.